15th of January 2024. Causes. Aetiology. The elements are just a shorthand for expressing the possible relational connections between objects of every kind, i.e. real objects, ideal objects, mind objects and self-objects. Without existence there are no numbers, no elements, no rules, no gods, no space and no time. Existence of the void is the naked truth of unity, of being whole, of oneness. By Leibniz Law, such oneness is the same for each and every object of any kind. This truth precludes any actual duality, as all things necessarily share the same property of unity, of being one individual thing. However, many kinds of thing may emerge from the basic numerical facts. Properties are facts of the matter, even when the matter is a simple truth, such as the existence of numbers. Facts are truths. The first truth is wholeness, but the facts of wholeness are potentially paradoxical, and in this means each thing is whole, a unity. Every whole defines its own parts by relationships of containing. Parts are necessarily less than wholes, or else they would be wholes. This is where Leibniz trumps Cantor. Every pair of parts defines a midpoint as a truth. Every whole defines a heart. A heart is a centre that is the midpoint of all its own midpoints. The heart of any one thing may paradoxically be indefinable, except by the wholeness of the thing itself. Paradox creates as emergence. Various competing theories for the ways that things are tend to be called ontologies, the logos of being. But to describe the facets of existence, we may well need more categories of being than just the catch-all of ontology. Not only are the possible relationship types, giving 4 elements of all states of being, i.e. water, void of any description, that which cannot be known except by inference, usually by feeling when it comes to people, the space defined by what is, the subjective whole that is also the empty heart, fire, a truth of any description, that which is a fact, that which is objective, and which generally is the same as some truth maker, i.e. is true of some whole thing. The most fundamental truth is that of the number 1. Earth. Earth, the reality of any description, that which is differentiated from other things and therefore causes emergent space and is subject to emergent time whenever any real thing changes. Air, an idea of any description, an iconic model that subjectively forms an analogue of some other thing that may itself be of any kind. From water to fire, creation. From any void comes the emergence of something. This is the defining of existence as truth. Whatever is true must start to exist as true facts, and these are the eternal spirit of all things, because there is no process that subtracts truth. Truth is always an addition. Leads to an ontology, the reasons of being. From fire to earth, necessity. From truth follows necessity, the way that the effect of truth is to produce laws of the nature of things. Literally, the laws of truth, of mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology, all become necessary based on the facts of what has emerged. Leads to the realology, the reasons of difference. From earth to air, change. Whenever anything changes, something produced from the laws of its nature transfers from one object to another, producing change. Change produces time and leads to gravity, because change at one place appears as change everywhere. It leads to an iconology, the reasons of knowing through not just sensing parts, but the conveyance of wholes. And from air to water, possibility. Whenever anything changes, it changes itself, adopting a new abstract of what is and what is not the self, and creating some new possibility as a potential of being. The non-being may not yet have form, nor substance, but it has the silhouette of a shape from which emergence can occur. If that shape has paradoxical properties, it may also match some already extant truth that therefore is a fitting potential destiny for that individual to discover. This leads to an ipsisology, the reasons of self.